Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Charlie Blackmon in the box now. Takes strike one. Nice curveball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Strike three. Got him swinging. Now one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And fouled off. One out, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Loud. Now the throw to first on the run. And that quickly, two away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Palacios going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Brandon Lowe in the box now. Takes strike one. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The third baseman,
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires.
That's a ball. I got one ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And another ball. Josh Lowe up next for the Rays. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, right side. Over to Bryant, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Chris Bryant. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Now 1-1. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single.
That is it. The third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Activity in the pen for the Rays. Ryan Pepio warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rasmussen warming up as well. 1 out. The go-ahead run is it's in here at the top of the second. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. First pitch just misses.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to score it up.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Out there to center. Siri in position. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Marquez back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Holes Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The center fielder, Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Ball one, no strikes. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Ryan Feltner up and throwing. Criswell getting cranked up as well. Winning run at third, one down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Up the middle, and it gets by him. In comes the winning run, and the Rays walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And this one is off and running. The 0-1 on the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. One out in the top of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, base is empty. This one smacked out to left center, and it's into the gap, and it gets by him. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw, safe.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
One down, runner at third. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. One away with a runner at third. The 0-2. And ball one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Dylan Tate up and loosening in the pen. Number 43 getting loose as well. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And delivers outside. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Popped up. Guerrero under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're dialed into the show.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one.
And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Corbin Burns. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And down the right fielder, George Springer. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And the righty deals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette up to the dish, known for his late inning heroics. And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. O'Hearn takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting first, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Inside, just missed.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Here comes a pitch. Close, but called the ball. 2-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Next pitch is outside. Alejandro Kirk up next. Fought off foul.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
batting fifth.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Alejandro Kirk the next to hit. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that one cutting but missing down low. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. John Means is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bradish, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. Here's the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Sandy Alcantara.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Kwai to kick the pitch. That one way outside. 2-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sanchez gets under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-2. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Miami, towing the slab in this one, Paul Skeens.
big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. The wind to the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off. He was late. Popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A tough challenge. This one, an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
At the plate, Connor Norby. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's to third, Hayes. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jake.
And now for the Marlins, Jake Berger.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
That's away.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Jesus Sanchez next to hit for the Marlins. Three-two now. Swings and misses. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here's the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Alcantara back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. This is Joey Bart. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the second. In the air, left field. Kwai under it. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, base hit, heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates take the lead. 1-0.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Brian De La Cruz. And that's down and away. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Peterson appears to be getting loose. Bauman also getting ready. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Alcantara over to first. Gonzalez back in on a dive. And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one at triple digits. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Batting 6. The center fielder, Kyle.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers, trying to deliver as the hero. First offering, and it just misses. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's in there at the knees. With the winning run on at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizing this one up. And that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-2. Got him. 1 out. And now the first baseman. Left field. Kwai moving under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, Isaiah.
So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it skips in the dirt. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conant. Here the right-hander back to work. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
So digging in, Nick Fortes.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Left-hand batter waits. That one missed. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And a foul ball. 1-2. And another ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. Bouncer to Young. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch of the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. 2-2 now.
That's the ball.
Rafael Devers waiting for a turn at the plate.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Doing for Boston. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Here is Marcus Semien. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Here's a 2-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Seager stands in now. just missed. Hout throws over. Simeon back in. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's the strike at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Simeon on at first, nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Evan Carter in the on-deck circle for Texas. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And it's through for a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Making a move at first, coming in as the pinch runner, Wyatt Langford. First and second, no outs. Evan Carter will hit next. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. Out to short, sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
From Minute Maid Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Framber Valdez.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go? Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. And the pitch. And that's in the dirt. And there's a ball. That one the other way. Fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Tucker hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Man at second. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. The Astros have some action in their pen. Ronel Blanco preparing to come on if needed. McCullers also throwing. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Got him swinging on the curveball. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's going to be Pete Alonso out front and foul to the left side.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one almost got him.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Down the line, and it's foul. And now the lefty battling here as he fouls it away. Just outside. It's 2-2. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. And another ball. J.D. Martinez up next for the Mets. And foul ball. Two on, one out. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here is J.D. Martinez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Lindor on third. Vientos at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Right side. Altuve handles it. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And taking the ball for the Mets, Sean Manaea. What's the scouting report on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Jose Altuve up to him here.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
As the lefty gets to work. Ball 1 there. The 1-0. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. And there's a strike. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. That one misses. 3-1.
One strike.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Full count.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. And just one out remaining for Houston. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Ground ball, Alonso. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here comes the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
That missed inside. 1-2 to count. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Austin Riley. That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Diego. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Spencer Strider. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one almost got him. And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 coming. The wind of the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Falling behind 2-1. The wind to kick the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Jerks in Profar at the plate and takes high there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Man at first, one away. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And here it comes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Profar gets a piece there. Tatis leads off first with one away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Yo one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Second inning set to go, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Darvish back to work. And a good eye there.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. And there's a ball. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball one, no strike.
Righty to the plate. Outside. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Morejon warming up as well. Righty turns. And that one missing low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jorge Soler waits on deck. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the second. And now the count filled up 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Two outs and one in scoring position. And another ball. This to third. A dive. He's got it to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Tyler Wade. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Fastball for a strike. The winning run on second base. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogaerts retired.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one. Winning run at third, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. So 2 balls and no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 2-1. And that's through there for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Now into the game, Tyler Wade. He's the new third baseman.
Number 14.
So here's Murphy now.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And here it comes. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fought off foul. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ground ball right side. Solano takes it to the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Making a move at 3rd, coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Whit Merrifield. Here's Orlando Arcia.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And fouled off. To the right side. Takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And that one off the outside edge. Top of the 3rd, no score. Just missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Next pitch is downstairs. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two outs.
We got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ozzie Albies hitting on deck circle. He walked him, and that will keep things going.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing, and he popped it up. Under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And the Braves will strand 3. Still no score.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back.
Back here at Petco Park, here's Donovan Solano. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The pitch to the right side. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. That one catches the zone. 0-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to go. Bummer getting cranked up as well. The winning run at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. Smash to the left side. Arcia whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The designated hitter, number 4, Luis.
Luis Arise stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Across is the winning run, and the Padres walk it off for the win.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Zach Gallen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now. This one in the air right field. Carroll moves towards it. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hit in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Gallen, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. First pitch misses. In there at the knees for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended.
Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at Chase Field, and on the hill for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
The pitch. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And now 2-0. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is down low. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Josh Bell on deck for Arizona. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the automatic. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And that one upstairs. Two out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Isaac Paredes now.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Fought off foul. And the next pitch is way outside. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jordan Montgomery, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Jamison, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
There's Mike Tauchman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Perdomo zips it across, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Shota back to work.
Yep,
That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In time to Bush. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And here's the pinch runner, Kevin Newman. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he could score on a base hit. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., known for his late inning heroics.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Keegan Thompson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pearson getting loose as well. Winning run at second with one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bounce to third. Paredes tosses across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The winning run on second base. On a line, and no one can get there. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. We're here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Luis Castillo.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And now 2-2. And another ball. Brent Rooker in the on-deck circle for the A's. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's going to be Brent Rooker. This guy with light tower power. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Now one missed. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. J.J. Bleday to bat next. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rosarena gets it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
This is J.J. Bleday. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, and it stays fair. Runner around third. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. 1-0.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
No, that's it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Bleday at first, one gone. And a ball evens the count. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So up next, Zach Geloff. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. And that's too high.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Stays alive. Chop to the left side. Rojas throws on to first. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the hill in this one, Alex Wood. What do we have on him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different off-rates. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work at all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a strike. And another ball. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. On a bounce right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The catcher, Cal.
So last chance for the Mariners. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs, runner on first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And this one is over. What a play to end the game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout. It's going to carry into the clubhouse.
The final 1-0 Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Here now is our final line score. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Kerry Carpenter stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Riley Green in the on-deck circle. And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
1 down, runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Checks over to first, back safely. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Carpenter stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, and they got him. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Wenzel Perez in the box, lays off for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One down. Sliced hard but foul. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And taking the ball for Detroit, Eric Skubal. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the 1st. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. And fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 down, base is empty.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And a good eye there.
3 balls.
Freddie Freeman waits on deck. And that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Mookie retired, 2 down, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Skubal, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A., down the third baseman, Matt Vierling. Ohtani back to work. Bounce to the right side. Lux throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now at the plate, Colt Heath. Check swing, and he held up.
0-1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And he deals. 1 away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Hernandez makes the grab on the run. The throw's offline. He's saved, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Spencer Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. There's a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Ground ball left side. Veerland whips it across, and Hernandez is out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one down the line. Now a jump throw. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So last chance for the Dodgers. The batter now will be Will Smith. There's a strike.
One.
Man on second, 2 down. This is off the inside at 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Skubal is just one strike away. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Called out on strikes. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 1 run on no hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.